Hi, this is Lee Garrett and welcome to another weekly tip video. I don't know about you, but sometimes I can find myself dealing with too many application windows when I'm working on Mac OS. The application I'm going to show you today, HazeOver, helps maintain your focus by highlighting the front window and fading out all of the background ones. This is especially useful when you're working on a large monitor and it's just not suitable to put a given application in full screen mode. Let's take a look. Now I'm here on the developer's site. HazeOver is available as a standalone application. If I click on Buy Now, then I'm taken to the pricing page and it's currently $5.99 on its own. Alternatively, it is part of the Setup subscription. Now, as I have an active Setup subscription, I'm just going to open up Setup and carry out a search for HazeOver. There we are. Now I have already got this application pre-installed, I just haven't run it yet. So I'm going to click open to run it for the first time. And as soon as we click open, there are a few things that happen. The first thing that you'll notice is several pop-ups have appeared and we'll cover those individually. However, the other thing that I hope you can see is that the system message pop-ups and the HazeOver preferences window are clearly in the foreground. They're brightly lit, whilst the other applications, namely Setup and Safari, are dimmed into the background. And that's what HazeOver does. It allows you to focus on the active applications. Now first we need to allow HazeOver access to files in the Documents folder. And I contacted the developer just to inquire for the reason for this. The reason that came back is because my desktop wallpaper is not a stock image, but an image file that I have stored in my Documents folder. And when HazeOver launches its Preferences window, it loads this picture and shows it in the Display section, and therefore it needs to be granted access. So I'll click OK. And then next we need to decide whether we would like to see notifications for HazeOver or not. And until I see really what they do, I don't know how intrusive or useful they're going to be. So I'll click Allow. And I'll close the Setup window by pressing Command and Q. I'm not going to need that. Now let's do a little bit of window resizing to show HazeOver in action. I'm just going to reduce the size of this Safari window. And you'll see that I'm also running in the background an instance of Notes. We have the Preferences window for HazeOver that automatically popped up as we ran the application. And as I click that, Notes will dim and the Preferences window lights up. And the same thing happens when I click on the Finder instance that I've got running. I'm going to close the Preferences window for now because we're covering that shortly. But I want to draw your attention to the menu bar where we have the HazeOver icon, and clicking that gives us some control options. At the top, we have a slider that allows us to choose the intensity of the dimming. Sliding across to the right will dim the background windows further, whereas back across to the left will brighten them up.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.